Welcome back into Delmarva Sports Insider. That was, of course, our live studio audience joining us tonight for the Bayside Coaches Conference. So let's kick things back off with the South. We already saw Snow Hill, Y-High, and Washington, so let's finish up the division. Keeping things here in Salisbury, Bennett, they come into this year after one of their most successful seasons in a quarter decade. The 2017 City Champs are ready to get back into the 3A playoffs after their early exit last year. Returning a key group of players, the Clippers look to be the talk of the town once again. And keeping things in the 3A out in Berlin, the Stephen Decatur Seahawks are in search of their first winning season in 5 years. A team that not only lost players to graduation, but lost 2 of their top underclassmen to transfer. Decatur will have a new group of leadership this year. Nonetheless, Coach Knox will have his team ready to go. And wrapping up the South, the final Salisbury team, Parkside, missing out on the 2A playoffs by 1 game last year. The Rams lose a good portion of all conference players on offense, but with a host of players waiting their turn, don't expect a down year from Parkside. Guys?
Thanks so much, Jonah. Now, of course, just saw Parkside. Now we have Parkside head coach Brendan Riley. First and foremost, thank you so much joining Trey and I here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, you know, we saw the wins go up each and every year. How do we get to the playoffs?
We just got to be, we got to finish. That's where we're at. Right now it's about playing within the system that we've given our kids and challenging them each day. I think my guys have been doing a really good job, and quite frankly, I'm excited for what it is that we got going on.
Well, Coach, you know I love you, man, and I love our talks, man. I want to know straight out the gate, first day of training camp, I came to see you guys. I came to see Bennett, and you and Coach Hoot, you guys exchanged pleasantries. So I want to know. I just want to shoot it to you straight. Are you guys going to win, or how do you get back to winning the state or the city championship at least this year?
I mean, you know, again, it's a goal, but the concept is about doing it game at a time. I'm not going to worry about them. You know, we got Kent County first week, and that's who we need to be focused on. That's who my guys are focused on. We had a great scrimmage today, so you know that's our approach. I'm not getting into this piss and match with people. It ain't my deal. My job is to get my guys right, and that's what we're going to do.
I feel you.
Now in training camp, you know, about a week and a half in, anything, you know, not shock you coming in, but, you know, you kind of said maybe, you know, we're going to lack in this area, but now all of a sudden, you know, maybe you're pleasantly surprised about a few things?
I've been really excited about our backfield right now. We got some guys.
Some horses back there.
Yeah, we got some sophomore guys that have moved up and are now juniors, and they're second year into the system, and we had a couple kids that came out, and a couple guys that moved in the area from out of state, and it's interesting to see them. They're flying around. Young guy today had a really solid day. So yeah, it's cool. We're doing some good things.
Coach, and defensively, we've talked about this young man before. One of the players that we featured on After the Whistle, one of the players that we featured in a lot of our highlights, Elijah Bivens. What do you think, or what are you expecting out of him and your defensive unit this year? A unit that sometimes led you guys, but sometimes kind of let you down as well.
You know, honestly, you know, he's part of the group. I'm excited about our linebackers. I'm really excited about Brady Smith being back this year.
Yep.
You know, when he's back, you know, he's captain of the defense, and he's making calls, and he's doing his thing. And I think, you know, quite frankly, those guys, when they play consistently and they play as a group, they do some really good stuff. And I think him coming back with his leadership and all those guys, just a year more in the system, is going to be that much better.
I agree.
And I got to say, Brady, a little bit nicer to me on After the Whistle than Elijah was.
Yeah,
not going to mention that. Don't like to mention Elijah when it comes
we watched
to this.
that a couple times, bro.
I think a lot of people watch it. As his screensaver.
That was a rewind.
And it was real. That's the thing about it. Yeah.
That was legit.
A hard hitter.
What?
Yeah.
Coach, thank you so much. Of
No
course,
problem.
you mentioned Kent County, August 31st.
Yep.
You're going to see Parkside, of course, on the road in that game, heading up north for that
got
one.
a nice ride, huh?
Yeah. Good old Wharton, Maryland.
Yeah, exactly.
There it is.
We know.
All right, time for our last commercial break, but we still have one more guest to join us live here in studio. CSD joins DSI in 90 seconds. We're coming right back.
Riley, head football coach of the Parkside Rams, and you're watching the Delmarva Sports Insider on WMDT.